My name is Joel Laskin. I'm here in my backyard with Deborah Schultz, who will be joining me momentarily. We're sitting here in Delray Beach, Florida. This is called a Fireside Chat. This is one of my first ones in a long time. Many people from Facebook haven't seen me in quite some time. I've been ill. I'm not going to discuss the matters behind that. However, I think I'm doing a little bit better now, and I should be back on shortly. Since Debbie's been here, we've had an incredible amount of Sasquatch visitations, including the smaller Sasquatch, which I call the wood boogers. They've been around quite a bit. The regular Sasquatch have dropped by for visitations. We've had UFO sightings, spiritual encounters, and quite a bit of activity with other different entities that we're not quite too sure of and what they are. However, we just figured we'd come to you and let you know that, well, first of all, I'm alive.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm just alive. I'm not doing all that well, but I'm alive. And Debbie's had the opportunity of, we flew her down here to stay with us for a little while. She's been here. We love to keep her. She's been doing wonders, and we've been having a grand time. She's been helping me with this particular business venture that I've been working on for quite some time with Donna, and hopefully, just so everyone knows, once we put up everything, proceeds will go towards Colorado Bigfoot. And the reason why is, Mark, I want to help you out. I know you do a great job. I was out there with you in Colorado Bigfoot territories along with my wife Donna, and let me tell you, I saw Sasquatch. I got to sit next to Sasquatch. I had seen them, I had heard them, I had been around their structures, in which, Mark, you do a phenomenal job. Everything that you've ever done and the work that you do is incredible. Cannot be touched by anyone else. Without you, nobody would know where to look or where to start going in search of Sasquatch. But since we're sitting around here, I just thought to drop in and say hello to everyone. Since Debbie's been here, she's, I think, had a very interesting time. We've used Dr. Stephen Greer's ET contact tool, which was a very eventful night. She has some really good, incredible video and some really awesome footage where we got responses, and we were quite happy and very pleased with everything that we experienced. Since Debbie's been here also, I've got sounds coming from behind me now. I wouldn't doubt if you see anything walking around behind us. It's very possible. And if you see anything in the background, some people will be scrutinizing this video because I do. I get visitations, and they'll walk right behind me.
Oh, yes,
They'll pat me on the back and let me know, hey, we're here. I know a lot of you might hear that and say, oh, gee, how is that possible? You know, it's like, well, I don't know. I'm sensitive, and I'm empathic. I didn't ask for it. I have gifted abilities that extend far and beyond many people's understanding. That all started out with my ghost hunting ventures years ago, which I no longer do, only because of the fact that, yes, it's true, ghosts, spirits, demonic entities, they exist. I've been there. I've experienced more than enough. I've had to be cleansed. Wow, okay. That was a car with a big boom box going on.
Yeah.
Sorry. Obnoxious, isn't it? Yeah, I mean,
That's good.
yeah.
So peaceful, and then
Yeah,
bam.
it was all of a sudden peaceful to that interruption. Yeah, you know, it's they do exist, and only because of the fact that I had very many unpleasant encounters that I finally decided that, look, I don't need this anymore. I know spirits, ghosts, whatever you want to call it. I'd seen orbs. I'd experienced demonic entities one too many times. I had to have my house cleansed. I had to be personally cleansed. I also had to have both homes, the one that I was working on, which is the one that we're living at now, completely cleansed prior to moving in, and then the perimeters completely salted all the way around by a psychic medium who was capable of doing that, or I wouldn't have hired her to do it. Since then, I have entities on the outside of my fence that cannot come in. And that's a very good thing, only because the neighbors that were here, that are no longer here, Haitian, they were practicing voodoo-type rituals. I don't know what, but I have film footage and pictures of entities, evil entities, that have been seen on the other side of the fence that cannot come in. Thank you to the, more thanks to the psychic that put the salted perimeter all the way around my house.
Most definitely.
And I think, we'll hear and see a few things this evening. Hopefully everyone will have an opportunity of seeing it.
Hold on, 1 second.
Okay, Debbie has to take a break, and she
No,
didn't even do anything.
no. I got to show you guys something.
Okay.
There he is. There's our Sasquatch. Just
I
say no.
told you you'd see something.
That's a possum. Hello. I just had to show you that.
Yeah,
We've
well,
been
that's
waiting
fat
for
one.
him to fall.
We don't know if it's a him. That might be a her, and she could be pregnant.
Yeah. Okay, I just had to show you that because I was freaking out over the
Actually,
noise.
we like our possums. Regardless to everyone's belief, leave them alone. They eat ticks galore, up to like 5,000 or 10,000 ticks every season, and they're natural, beautiful garbage disposals. Don't ever hurt them. Don't injure them. Let them eat. Matter of fact, if you're a real nice person, you can throw your scraps out, and they'll be happy to take care of them for you.
That's why you got down. He's going to go somewhere.
Yeah, that's matter of fact, we took a steak that we were unable to eat. Believe it or not, it was a nice ribeye, but sitting in a refrigerator one too many days, and I just thought, I'll throw it over to the wildlife, in which he'll probably gleefully gobble it up, and we'll hear him eating and having a grand time. Hopefully the raccoons won't come by, or else that light just came right on us, Debbie. Something moved that light over.
It wasn't on me before.
It was not, no. We're going to have to take a break because I have 2 spotlights that we deliberately moved.
You know this doesn't pause. So
And
I will get up and move. I'll change it back.
These lights were just pointed in our direction,
Listen.
and there's nobody else here in the backyard with us at this
I have
moment.
seen. And
So we're going to
heard
cut it from here, and then we're going to get back to you.
some things.
Something that was deliberate.
Yeah. That I haven't ever seen before. That is for sure.
Yeah,
Can you believe? And we're back.
Okay, we're back. We just had a little weird happening. I have some spotlights on
It's a
some
lot
palm
tonight.
trees, and they both inadvertently, somehow or another, all by themselves, turned completely around from the palm tree facing one direction all the way around and started facing towards Debbie and I. And that happened out of
It
nowhere.
was like The Exorcist, you know?
Yeah, it was a weird... Yeah, it
The
was-
head just spun
the
all the way
light
around.
turned all by itself, supposedly by itself, 180 degrees. Yeah, we have entities here in this yard that are allowed to come in because they're not evil. We have mischievous little playthings.
at the
Debbie's
fans.
seen them. I've had a chance to encounter them. Even though I have a 6-foot wooden fence surrounding my entire backyard, believe it or not, it can be very creepy in my own backyard coming out here late at night. Debbie found that out the other night.
I wouldn't.
By yourself. I
I won't
fell
do
asleep
it.
on the couch.
That's why I got a vape. So I can smoke in bed. I'm not coming down here. No. Not after that first night. No.
We've
And by the
had
way,
some
any
unusual
footage
counters.
of this yard, any foot. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. You're
Any
hearing
footage,
it, seeing things.
Yeah, in this yard that I've taken can be seen on YouTube at Deb's Local PA Alien and Dimensional Research.
That'll be written down at the bottom of the screen, by the way. So you're going to
Yes.
add that in.
And look, I didn't even have my piece of paper on me. I changed my name. And
But
everything.
once again, another reason why I invited Debs to come along down here with us. Last year, we attended the ECBRO Bigfoot Conference, and that was last summer, and lasted from very late June through the 1st of July, 2nd of July, 3rd of July. I can't remember.
It was 4 whole days.
Yeah. Well, it was actually it was 5 full days for us.
Thursday, yeah.
Because we got a very early beginning. We pulled off in one area that I needed to get gas eventually, but I had passed exit after exit after exit, and for some unknown reason, I was told something was telling me in my head, "This is the exit. Get off here." And we ended up at this one particular gas station in Virginia, And as soon as we stepped out from the gas station, getting some sodas and some gas, we just happened to look up on the ridge, and there
I
they
was
were.
already there.
They were all over the place. There was a tribe of Sasquatch.
Right next to me. I was already out there.
Yeah. I was kind of freaked out because Debbie was approaching a female with a baby in its arms. I could actually see it out of the corner of my eye, and she kept sidestepping closer towards it, knowing that she was doing that. And we captured them on film. I could see the alphas up on higher part of the ridge, and I was kind of concerned because they turned their heads and they were looking directly at me, David Thundercloud, and Deborah Schultz. However, they didn't move. They were not threatened, and it's like they had wanted us to be there. They had wanted us to see them, and that's what happened when we first went to Virginia. Another reason why I invited Deborah to come on down here is that, let's put it this way. Have any of you ever seen someone in your lifetime and said, wow, I know that person from somewhere, but you just can't place it in mind? Well, that's what I had when I first met Debbie online from Facebook, and I started following her videos, and I said, I know this girl from somewhere, and I just can't place it. Well, after a few months, I started piecing things together, and I thought, well, no, she's not the girl that ever served me ice cream from an ice cream store or anything like that. I had recollections, not vivid recollections, but small recollections of, believe it or not, being abducted. And I had then realized that I had seen her somewhere before. Back in the late 70s, when I was on a farm, on this ranch basically, and I had some encounters that are quite unexplainable. Anything from a UFO encounter, which I really didn't see, but I experienced a possible abduction. I didn't realize it until much later that I realized then, this is the girl that I saw in one of my abductions, and that was in the late 70s. We finally pieced it together one day, and
The dates added up.
all the dates added up. We compared notes, and I found out at the same time that she was abducted was around the same time I was abducted. I don't have very many memories of it, but I have memories of her being there. Up to about, I guess it was about 8 months ago, I tried desperately to get a hold of her. She was
6 months, actually.
6 months ago. I tried desperately to get a hold of her via text, via Facebook Messenger, because I had a very vivid possible dream that didn't turn out to be a dream at all. It was an actual experience. I told her, check your left thigh, because I remember an experience, and I thought it was a dream, but not, that we were on board a spaceship, and they had inserted something into her left thigh. I also have a mark on my left thigh, too, from years ago. And there is something that is still there. And I'm not afraid to say that now, because I don't care what anybody thinks. I know what I experienced, and I know what I went through. However, I have very little memory of it. I know something happened. I told Deb, hey, check your left thigh. When she finally got a hold of me, that was after 24 hours, immediately after I spoke to her, she sent me a photograph of her left thigh, which was, hopefully if we can find a picture, we'll insert
chills,
it. Incredibly bruised,
it.
it was punctured, and how would I know that she had a
The
serious
reason-
bruise on her left thigh?
Yeah. Well, you couldn't get in touch with me because I was sleeping all day.
She was sleeping all
Because I
day
was
because she was
exhausted.
exhausted, obviously, because after you get
I had a
abducted,
dream as
supposedly you were completely wiped out. And if you have any recollection, well, I guess that's good. Most of the time it's not, from what I understand from other abductees. I don't have any vivid memories. I have bits and pieces of small,
Well, when I
remembrances of
met
something,
you,
but I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you if they were dreams that I remember or if they were actual encounters. Wow.
Well, I knew that you had a connection.
We have a friend over here.
Yeah.
Look.
No, sweetheart, I told you to hide, honey.
Yeah, I know. We have our
Hello,
Our
sweetheart.
possum came back to visit, but well, he's just cutting through. That might be another one.
I don't
So,
think it's the same one.
That's all right. They're fine. You know, if you leave them alone, they'll leave you
As
alone.
long as it's not a raccoon.
We don't have any rabid animals running around
I was
here.
referring to the bad boys who are not behaving in the tree.
Yeah, no.
I
They
told
are,
yeah, sometimes they have to be reprimanded though.
But you know, I mean, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't care what anybody thinks. If you really want to know, I mean, it's just
I couldn't
it's
figure
just the
out
way it is. I
why.
have nothing to gain by telling of the story. It's not like you know, some television company is going to come on down and offer me thousands of dollars to tell my story because
You just did.
I just did, you know. So and it is what it is, and that's all there is to it. However, since Debbie's been here, we've been taking some incredible footage, and I've been using
Insane.
Dr. Stephen Greer's ET contact tool, and wow, let me tell you, we've had some incredible experiences.
Look, speaking of the devil.
Yeah, we've got a
That's
couple
a
of
new one.
interesting.
That's a new one.
Yeah, a couple of interesting stars, supposed stars.
That's not a star. So
No, that's not
okay.
a star either. Yeah,
Here's a new one.
yeah. We have a couple of new
Well, they
UFOs
look like
that
they're
have
UFOs,
been
and
shooting
then-
around here.
Then they get up close, and next thing you know, the one came right through us. I mean, you can see it on the video.
Yeah.
And then it turned into what I would call an orb because
Well, actually,
it had landed
I
in the
was looking
trees.
at it, and Debbie was telling me, look into the trees. I
I'm
had
like,
no idea. It
I said,
shot
it already
out.
landed. I said, it already landed.
No, I believe it shot out a couple of orbs.
Yes.
And they were
did.
cruising around right in our bushes, right in front of me. And meanwhile, I'm staring up, and Deborah's staring right into the bushes. And
Because it was
that's
a miniature
when.
size of the one I had filmed
Yes.
by my house that was at least 10 times bigger than the one in the tree.
Well, the other
But it was
one
the
that
same thing.
the other
Snake,
one that you filmed
serpent,
too, you
rabbit.
saw it, and you believe that it was an energy cell that may have been shot
It was
out
a
by the
dimensional light.
UFO, and a Sasquatch had scooped it up. That's in her video, and it happened right
Goes
behind us
whoosh
here.
And grabs it right before it hits the ground. because
Exactly, and it may have been a power orb.
it
That's
is
something
a
that
power
they
orb.
need.
They-
I don't know. I think that might be our
why,
visitor,
why is he climbing up?
our possum. He's hanging
I
around
don't
here.
think he's climbing. I mean, why would he climb back up?
There's got to be, maybe there's a nest up there. I don't
Huh.
know. It could
We
be a
haven't
male,
seen him at
female,
all.
and I don't know. I might have another.
Maybe your
Pregnant
steak. Maybe your steak was
possum.
bad.
No, my steak is on the other side of the fence. I
know.
threw it over there. I was kind of hoping to
They're
bringing
not
up
real
a
bright,
little,
are they?
rowling up some of the wildlife here, but other than the wood boogers and the Sasquatch. But later on this evening, we might do some additional filming for
I haven't been able to put any.
Debbie's UFO. I'll call it that because I mean I've seen it
It's-
a few times
It's
here.
the one that evades me at home. I think I only ever got one.
I think the funny part is that I can see it from here, and I'm in South Florida, and all you got to do is look up at the night sky. If you can see the Big Dipper, I can see the Big Dipper. Whether you're in California and I'm in Florida, makes no difference. She can see this same UFO that I can see in South Florida, all the way up back in PA.
Yeah,
That
but
PA,
yet it
that's
comes
short
right
for
into my window,
Pennsylvania, by the
though.
way.
That's what's so weird about it.
Right.
Is that it's so close. It comes right up to me. Christine did a thing on my one video of that, not that same one, but they do come to my window.
And actually, her window in the house. She has a private suite,
Yes,
by the way,
I
so
have.
she's very happy
I'm
with
in
that.
the what wing, the north wing, or this whatever, the west wing. I don't know where the
The
hell
West
I'm
Wing.
at. So all I know is that because of the storm that we had that came through, I had pulled the shades up, and I never slept with the shades up before. And those trees that are across the street that I've been filming, across the how many acres is that empty lot? It's huge. And then across the street, and then by the tracks is a tree. And a huge little, you know how they try to beautify it. It's like a little area with but no people go there because it's the railroad tracks.
Yeah, the city has
Yeah.
been beautifying
Well,
from
that
the downtown
came-
area coming all the way
was
southbound.
right at my window. I mean, like, it was a lot closer than all the way over there. I could
Yeah.
see it right out my window. I'm like, and I could see in the corner of my eye. It's like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be able to see them with my eyes. I'm legally blind. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense.
But she's been having visitations. You can see them right out her window, and it seems like they're coming very close. So wherever Debbie is, obviously she's always getting visitations.
We have another-
Probably because she has something stuck in her leg.
Well, you know
And
what?
they know where to find her
It
at all
took them
times.
9 days to find me in Hawaii, and they weren't happy about that. So this time they made sure that they were with me before I got on the airplane. at my new house, okay, I was sitting on the front porch and I'm looking at the moon. I'm like, oh no, what's that? And then I look at, I'm like, oh my God, here we go. They're here. And then in the tree, there was a hole, just like over here, same thing. Right down the tree. I'm like, are you guys here to escort me to, Florida? Now I'm afraid to get on the airplane,
Although she has some film footage, and I did see something that
I have to cut out our voices, though.
does not look pretty. That doesn't look normal.
There's
When you were
normal.
leaving the airport, remember that UFO? I said, what the hell was
flash.
that?
I forgot about that.
And that's not a flash from the camera because you weren't using a flash.
No, of course
so
not.
that was
You wouldn't be able to get out the window.
very unusual. It's a bright teal color,
Thank you. I forgot about that.
and it's oblong in shape. I mean, it's
It's
saucer
like,
shaped,
it's like a
but it's
bright-
beautiful. Bright
Yeah.
teal blue,
That's
beautiful
exactly
blue.
what it looks like. Something taking off right after
Yeah.
that. Wow.
And it was very neat.
I forgot about
so
that.
you've got some
I
pictures
have
of
to
that.
yeah, I gotta post. Yeah.
That's something I got a reminder to post.
Well, you have I'm sorry, 100. What did I say? So I have 121,000 pictures and or videos. So it's kind of hard. I could never possibly post them all. I don't know what to do with them. But I have to scrub every video. So when you guys watch a video and it goes real fast, and you don't see what I get the privilege of seeing, which is being able to zoom it way up.
And
slow
I can
it
say
down
that.
frame by frame by frame, and take pictures, flash, frame by frame.
I
by
can
frame.
vouch for that because a lot of times, even when I'm filming here in my
You
backyard,
need to watch that .25 speed
Yeah.
if you can. That
yeah,
is
if you
your
can,
best
slow it
bet.
down to .025 or as slow a speed as you possibly can go
And
on
pause
YouTube, and
frequently.
pause frequently, and you'll be able to actually see what I know is there and what she sees as well. A lot of people don't understand it because it goes over your head. Look, if you don't understand it, don't write any negatives about it. Look, it goes over your head. You don't understand it.
Change the channel.
Change the channel, right?
Most
Go
people do that
elsewhere.
now, they
Look somewhere else.
People are starting to see what I
Which
see
is
now.
a good thing, yeah.
I
I've
don't know
noticed that.
why. If perhaps they're allowing you to, perhaps they're coming closer. I don't know why. I've been seeing them all along. Now, understand, I didn't know what the hell was going on at first, and you guys were supposed to tell me what's going on, not the other way around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was like you were doing the,
The
WTF,
BFRO, always thank you.
and I don't understand.
The BFRO was the only thing I ever heard of in
Yeah,
my life.
because
So
that's a slow mover.
he's a lumbering, like the lumbering Bigfoot trees.
I don't have anything for you. Go away. Go back and
Now,
visit your
what's
other.
crazy is the footage that I got over here, which at my house, as you know, and I've been pushing this and pushing it, saying they are the trees, okay? Now, I'm in Florida, and that's in the wintertime. I don't know if it's a difference between the dimensionals and or the galacticals, but they're, this is a Bigfoot that's not in the tree. I mean, it's a reddish brown, same one that grabbed the orb.
Yes, I saw him, and he was back here by the pergola.
And
Believe it or
he
not,
is,
he's big, he's beautiful,
4 or
and
5 foot, maybe. I mean, that's the biggest. Normally they're real small, and they just stand up.
you were
on top
looking
of
over
each
the fence. That's a 6-foot fence, so I would say that's up to 8 foot.
other. Oh shit!
Not 4 to 5 feet, unless he was
Well, I
standing on
zooming
something on the other
through-
side.
I was zooming through a space
Space
of like
through
this.
the pergola behind me here.
Probably how many yards is that? About 200 yards? 150 yards?
I don't know how far you were from,
My
Your
camera
film-
goes,
yeah.
whoosh.
but regardless, I mean that's it's there. I've seen it.
Took me 3 hours to scrub that thing last night.
I've seen other Sasquatch. Actually, they hide out on the opposite side of the camera where we're filming from right now. Are plenty of Sasquatch. They do hide in my garden here. I don't have a manicured garden as per se. I've thrown in plants, different varieties, and just let it grow wild, and then I cut it back and trim it, and I try to keep it pretty. It's just not uniform. It doesn't look like, the front entrance of some,
Certainly does. Security trying to
bogus development.
You know it does. You've seen the videos, and it does.
But
Someone's getting your steak.
I like it. Yeah, there's something behind me, too,
Well,
going on.
yeah.
But I've had plenty of Sasquatch over here on my left side here by my telephone pole. They hide out. They love my garden area. You can see them in the bushes. I've taken pictures of them when I know that they're there. I can clearly see them. It's not pareidolia. People, absolutely not. I know what I feel. I don't film it unless I feel it. And if I feel it, that's only because I'm empathic. As being a sensitive, you pick up on these things. You know that they're there. I can't tell you how many times people that don't understand these things, but if you look at, take photographs, okay, anywhere, it doesn't matter. There are elementals around us at all times. There are entities that we don't even know about, and they're all around us at all times. Whether Sasquatch is, I can't be too sure where you live, but if you're open, you have to have an open mind and keep a warm heart out. And just, if you wish to see them and you're looking for the money shot, you ain't going to get it. So you might as well forget it. If you only want to see them, communicate with them. That's another thing that I would like to be able to do. When I went to Colorado, Bigfoot territories, and I was with Mark Abel, I brought my Native American, it was a Southwestern Native American talking stick. It was authentic. Pretty large in size. My wife Donna had to carry it on the plane with her as we flew over to Colorado. I kept it for a couple of days until I went with Mark and we did the nighttime investigation. That night, we left out we left it out for them actually, and propped it up into a tree. I'm hoping that Mark will be able to go back to the territory to see if they've taken it and whether it's still there and whether they left anything behind. Now I know they left me a gift, and that gift was amazing. People think, oh well, gee, maybe that club was there the whole time.
I'll post that in this as well.
Yeah, we're going to show you that. We've got some
between the talking.
Yeah. I've actually decorated. At the time when I was in Colorado, I was wearing some puka shells around my neck along with some other things. And I actually took the puka shells that were around my neck and I wrapped it around the club that was given to me. Now, I have to explain how I found this gift. I've been having problems, not to air my dirty laundry, but I was having kidney stone issues. And if anybody has kidney stones, you feel like you got to pee all the time. I was in the Colorado Bigfoot territory and I was 10,000 feet up with Mark. I had a particular tree that I had to keep returning to. If you don't watch where you're walking, you can actually twist your leg and fall down, shatter a kneecap, because let me tell you, the terrain is not that easy to walk on. It's not like walking on a sidewalk. You got to watch where you're walking because there are sharp stones, sticks, logs, anything, divots in the dirt in this hilly area. That one wrong step, you can twist an ankle and really cause serious injury to yourself. But I had this tree I had to keep returning to. So it was like I had to take 5 steps here, take a right, go 3 steps this way, take 5 steps this way, 3 steps that way, hit the tree, take a pee, and then you had to return the exact same way that you came. And I had done that 15, maybe 18 times. And every time I had to take that same route, it went to go to the same tree to take a pee, I'm looking down. That way I know that I step around this rock, go this way, go that way, and lo and behold, on my return back from taking a leak by the tree and excusing myself and apologizing for having to take a leak in their living room, or hopefully it was there, hopefully that is a bathroom area. Well, I made it mine.
I stepped in one of theirs, believe me, you'll know when
I
it
looked
smacks you in
down.
the face.
That's when I looked down and I found the club. It was right there in my path, the same path that I had taken 15, 18 times prior to. So, and that was right after we dropped off the Southwestern Native American talking stick. I can't tell you how thrilled I was. I have that video and I've posted that a few times. Some people want to see it again.
You want me to get it?
No, I'll get it. Well, actually, we can add that into the video again. But she's got the pictures, and I've already decorated. I've added a little crystal ball to it. I have some Spanish moss I've put on the end of the handle, along with a living air plant. I've added some feathers to it, and
crystal.
And the crystals. That's the best part, I think. But ever since I've decorated it and it was inside my house, I had some paranormal activity that I thought was paranormal. It wasn't. They were spirits and from Sasquatch, and they were trapped in my house. They wanted to go out. So ever since I brought it outside, back into the elements, because I don't know how old this thing is. I mean, it looks ancient, but however, it's a short club. You'll see the pictures of it. But ever since I brought it back out, that's when the activity increased. No longer in my house, but outside here, and everything exploded. That's when I started finding all the little wood boogers up in my coconut palm trees. We've got a very active coconut palm tree right over here that, we'll show you some pictures of them sitting up
and
there.
they're not there right now.
And yeah, they're not there right now, but we'll know when they are.
Right here,
yeah,
come over the fence right
we
here.
have a little section, I like to call it a strip of forest, and it's really not even a forest. It's just...
It's their landing zone is what it is.
It's a lot, but it's... No, there he goes again. That's another one.
This thing is not afraid of anything.
Yeah, no, he's back. You probably pet him, but that's something I wouldn't want to do. We got another the possum again. This one just keeps walking back and forth. I don't know why. Hey, he could be a messenger from Sasquatch. We don't know. They're probably sending him out to check in on us. Yeah. But
you stay over there.
Yeah, we've had a vast array of different wildlife that have come through this yard too.
The funny thing is, there's a
Donna actually had an opportunity to see our shape-shifting raccoons, which were not raccoons at all. They kind of looked like raccoons, but they were red in color, and they did not have a raccoon face. But the markings were raccoon, but they weren't raccoons. Why, how, where they came from, I don't know. We've never seen them again.
You can tell by their eyes. When you look at an animal or anything in the eyes,
yeah, these things,
human being, that something's not right,
these things didn't
you know
look
it.
anything I've ever seen. Yeah.
Like...
And the strange part is that, a lot of these critters, they do communicate. We've listened to them quite a few times. And I've had some very strange and interesting sounds coming from different areas.
I edit the ET video, but the noise that you're playing from Stephen Greer, the tones, I'm going to bed. They're playing in my bedroom, and I'm wondering why they're parked outside my window.
We're going to do that again. I'm going to have to do that.
Me out.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try that again later on tonight. We might shoot a few more videos.
I
just wanted to try this fireside chat. Hopefully this all works out for everyone. I know we're going to be putting this on our private group, which I'm not going to mention the name only because I don't want anybody else to see this. And those that are involved in a couple of our private groups, you know who you are, and you know what we do, and we're true. We have nothing to hide. We have nothing to BS about. I mean, everything that we bring you is the truth, and nothing but the truth. And
I already let the cat out.
I'm quite pleased with that. It's like only because of the fact, it's like, as I said, look, I'm going to be 63 years old. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to gain by telling stories. I have everything to tell, and I'm alive here and well now, so well enough to be able to tell you these things.
And
we've had encounters, we've had experiences.
These people are true blue. Okay?
Gee, thanks, Dem.
There are no hidden agendas. They brought me down here. I mean, I know in Virginia it was priceless. I mean, the love and the connection that we had, and that I knew that he had for me, and I didn't know why. It was very odd, but I knew. It's not like I felt that I knew you, but I knew that you knew me.
Yeah.
And I can't explain it any more than that. And that he felt some kind of
connection.
Very protective. Very protective is the only word I can think of. Very, brotherly type thing.
brother sister type of relationship, which
protective. And he was my biggest fan. I thought, who is this man? He is just the greatest thing. I got to meet this guy. And his wife, who I spoke to on the phone several times, who I didn't know from Adam. She was like my sister I never met. I mean, my God.
Everybody who meets Donna loves Donna. I'm very fortunate. I have the type of wife that everybody loves.
I come home. I come home. I come home. I said,
you can't love her. She doesn't. Yeah, she's the best.
I said to Polly, well, I'm almost home now, and then she come out. But they're just the greatest, and everyone wants to know, why are you visiting with strangers from Facebook? It's not like that. Yeah, I've had a couple of bad experiences. I'm not going to name any names. Bunch of idiots.
Well, David Thundercloud was with us too. This was the first time I have ever met David.
Yes, and that was the first time
I had only chatted with him online.
Yeah, none of us had ever met, and that was very interesting.
Well, I spoke to David on the phone a couple of times. I spoke to you on the phone too.
But David, I hadn't spoke to, and just the way that we all got together like that was just amazing. And And
we had a
when you got out of the
camaraderie
car
that was just automatic.
at the airport. When you got out of the car and just the energy from this man, just wow! I was like, first of all, his hair was down to his ass. Okay. Now, in his picture, it's, maybe like to hear, but I mean, he's got hair down to his ass. He's like as big as me, and just the energy was just.
I'm a little
wow,
guy, actually. So, yeah. I lied on my driver's license. It says 5'6". I think I'm 5'3" now because I've shrunk a couple of inches. That's what happens if you don't take care of your body.
Your bones, especially.
Yeah, no, I've shrunk. So has Donna. She's shrunk about 2 inches. We just found that out, too. I've had serious back issues and problems, and more kidney problems. I won't get into, but that's another reason why I haven't been on Facebook for a while. I've been basically
on siesta.
Yeah, I needed to take a break. Literally. I needed to try to work on Joel, and
yes,
wow,
you did. Yes, you did.
And it didn't really help. I've tried everything over the counter.
So he invites me down and take care of me.
I'm ready to go to a witch to find out. What do I have to do? Eat Eye of Newt and frogs turds.
And trust me, he would eat it. I see what
with basil or sage or something. I don't know. I mean, whatever I need to consume, I gotta fix myself. I gotta get rid of the kidney stones. My body keeps producing kidney stones like crazy. Let me tell you.
It's putting out some kind of, I don't know.
I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. But if my body was emitting diamonds instead of kidney stones, Donna would have a 7-carat cluster ring. Right?
Yeah.
And it would be valuable. So, but yeah, it's terrible. And wow, our frogs are getting active.
Yes, they are.
And we're getting a lot of.
I still have yet to see one.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if when we review this film, if we're going to have anything that's lurking behind us.
Well, I know they're messing with me. The babies are. They do this to me all the time. All the time.
Well, what was funny, I think they were messing with those lights because they all of a sudden just turned around and did a complete 180, and they were stuck in the ground. There was no way that those things could. And once again, they could be holding the wind spinners that we have set up on the side. They're not moving at all. Tonight is dead quiet.
Now look, the orange one just went.
Oh yeah, isn't that interesting?
I'm telling you, this has been our main source of entertainment. Are these flipping fans? Okay, these flower spinners.
The wind spinners, yeah.
The wind spinners have been.
Go to the dollar store and pick up some wind spinners. You'll have a blast watching them.
Blue,
and I've got some other ones that are. They're almost chrome or a mirrored finish.
Yeah.
And they
cast off colors. They're showing off now. Hello.
This is the first time we've had any breeze here tonight, and let me tell you, every night it's been cool and comfortable. And
I brought the good weather too. I mean, when I checked forecast, I said, "Well, this figures. This is my luck."
It's supposed to rain every day. It didn't.
From the day I got here on a Wednesday, but it was supposed to rain from Thursday till the following Friday. We didn't see rain until yesterday.
Yeah, and yesterday, first storm that ripped through here, it was a doozy.
Not an ounce of rain, but all the rain was in Pennsylvania where I left.
Right.
Which is I'm very strange because I usually don't have that kind of luck. But
but we just wanted to try this out. We're gonna empt this tape for a little bit. I'm going to need to take a break, and then we'll be right back.
You guys are anxious to see Joel, so I'm glad that he took the time out and felt well enough to do that or do this.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys are like probably bitching me out. Like, what the hell is she doing? She's supposed to get him online. And
I gotta say, I greatly appreciate everybody's concern, and thank you for extending your well wishes. I seriously appreciate it, and I'm sorry that if I didn't mean to put anybody off. That was not my intention one bit whatsoever. I just had not been feeling well at all, and I'm beginning to feel a little bit better. But I should be back in the saddle eventually soon enough, and I mean, hopefully I'll be able to bring some more videos and some more shots, and we'll see what we'll be able to hopefully bring you in the next couple more nights. Debbie, she's planning to go home, but she knows she's always welcome back. And actually, the invitation can be extended to anyone else that wants to come on down and visit with us. Hey, it's.
Well, I say
she'll tell you about her stay here. So.
Yeah, they're just the most honest people that I just love them to death. Love them to death, especially Donna, who I knew. Not even especially.
You didn't know her. At all.
I said I love her to death. I know, but I loved her before I came down, and I never even met her. I walked in and was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. make yourself at home, and that's what I do. That's what I do best. I don't put it,
No, Donna couldn't wait to meet Debbie because she had heard all about her, and she knew that
They
I
didn't
was
tell me
very
that they
interested in
weren't
her
going to let
business.
me go home, but they forgot to mention that. They told me that yesterday. Well, no. Actually, the first day you told me that. By the way, you're not going home. You know that, right?
Yeah, right. I said, tomorrow's the blood test. We'll see
Yeah.
if you're able to donate a kidney to me.
I am getting blood. It's funny, I am getting blood work on Wednesday, though.
Yeah, but not
But
for
on
me.
certain, yeah, I know. But I
Just
mean, I have to
let-
make sure that I'm. You know,
Allow me to articulate. It's not anything having to do with me. So she's doing her blood work for herself. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Just because I blow it off, you know, it's kind of like a girls, you understand. That's all I'm going to say on that.
So this is kind of interesting. I never really just sit around and just talk to a camera. You know, I mean, usually there's the last time I ever did, there was other people and I was being followed around. And yes, I was on TLC, people. Yes, that was me and Donna before. That was our 15 minutes of fame one time. Yes, we were on Extreme cruise ship. That is true. And if you've seen me on TV before, oh well, you know, yeah, you have. Not America's Most Wanted. It was Extreme cruise ship on TLC.
So he says. He's leading you off site. Okay? Now let me see if I can get this right. Ready?
Yeah.
I don't have my paper with me.
Okay, go ahead. Give it a shot.
We tried to do this, what, 15 times?
Yeah.
Deb's local PA dimensional. See?
You screwed up again. Okay.
Deb's
Well, we're going to
local
cut
PA
that.
alien and dimensional research.
We're going to cut that part out, by the way.
No, I'll leave it in this time.
No, you don't.
I swear to God. Because I changed it. But
Look at the bottom of the screen. Don't listen to her. And go to that
all I have to do
YouTube
is put in
website.
Deb's local PA and it comes up anyway, so it doesn't matter. So that's why I don't remember. I remember what it says.
Yeah.
And
But
then
I want to say well wishes to everybody. Thank you again, and thank you so much for
and
your
it's
concerns.
not my fault. He wouldn't
And-
go online.
Yes.
I tried. He's
Yeah.
just when he says he's on siesta, he's not kidding.
Yeah, I
And he
needed to
takes
seriously
everyone
take
else
a break. I
on
really
siesta
did.
with him, by the way. You see that out of the corner? I just saw it out of the corner.
Yeah?
On that wind spinner right there.
Okay, we're going to
Okay.
take a break here now, and we'll get back
Thanks,
to you a little
guys.
bit. All right, you know what? We'll review this tape, and we'll see how it goes.